Hello. Time for another reading. I got the calling. I wasn't for sure I was going to do one tonight, but I think I should, so I'm going to. I have my Rider-Waite here, and I'm just going to go with the flow. Is for the collective. What does the Spirit have to say? The universe have to say for us? It pulled 2 cards just now, or dropped 2 cards. Is the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I'm just gonna show them, but I'm not gonna put them down because it gave me 2 and I only really want 1 at a time. So, but that's 5 of Cups is focusing on your things that have fallen or things that aren't going well in your life. But you do have 2 standing cups that are there, but they're behind your back so you don't see them. So it's like you're only paying attention to what's fallen and not what stands. And then, of course, the Ace of Cups is like emotional fulfillment, love, all that good stuff. So those are just little quick messages. 1 card, please. Spirit, just 1 card at a time. Thank you. Ooh, the Devil. The first card is the Devil. And that's bondage and, falling into negative behaviorisms and things that we know we shouldn't, that's drugs and alcohol, that's sometimes sex, addictions, basically. It's all addictions. And again, I've said that, right, this is a major arcana card, so this has to do with one's higher being. Right off the bat, I feel like, make sure to pay attention to your addictions and things that are pulling you away from your higher purpose and your true self. That was 2 cards. The 6 of Wands. Victory, accomplishing. So maybe somebody has been dealing with some addictions. They are now, they have victory over that. They are, celebrating their wins. So, good job. Celebrating that victory. It's really important, especially if you are in recovery of some kind. whether it be drugs and alcohol or just any kind of addiction, like overcoming it is a awesome thing. And this shows me right here that whoever this reading's for is you've done it, you're doing it. Good job. Keep it up. One day at a time, The Hermit, another major arcana, looking deep within. And yeah, that's what recovery does, is it helps you to look within yourself and really pull out your traumas and seeking guidance within yourself. And because sometimes addictions can be, like I said, other things than drugs and alcohol. It could be addicted to people. It could be addicted to behaviorisms. It could be many different things, but the Hermit here is also like searching for the one true person, or not like in a love sense, but searching for the one true soul, like one good man, searching for the one good man. So maybe someone is like looking out there, like there's got to be a good person in this world. Again, though, this brings it back to the self and trying to find that in yourself. Also, this is a guide in the dark, right? Looking within. You are your own light. You are the guide for yourself. That you don't need to look around for others for validation. You have everything you need within yourself. The Hermit, the wise man. Major Arcana, two higher being cards, higher self cards. Nine of Pentacles. The woman that has established her pentacles, her foundation. She's just like happy. She has what she needs, she has like the bird there, and everything that she's worked up to is like solid for her now. It's almost like in a sense, even though she's not within like the Hermit, she has that solid foundation for herself that she has built up to a wise woman. And Pentacles is also money or things that help her. She knows how to take care of herself. She has that stability. She doesn't need anyone. She's got her and her nature and her foundation. And like that's what sobriety is too, right? Like it takes time to rebuild what broke down from all that trauma and mess and things. And this shows me that whoever this reading's for, that it is you're on the right path in life. You're heading in the right direction. And remember, male and every person has both male and female energies in them. So just because it's a woman, it doesn't mean it's for a woman. It could be a man, it could be, and like that feminine side of them, the feminine energy in them, vice versa. 3 of Wands. Again, having a strong intuition you have a grasp on your intuition. You've accomplished things in your homeland. Now it's time to look out into the world and see what's out there. There's some sailboats, it's like a curiosity of what's out there in the world. Now that I have accomplished these victories and these created this solid foundation, I'm ready to go out there in the world and see what it has to offer. And I'm going to bring my intuition with me and explore the world. Seven of Swords, leaving once again. This time it's like the action of actually leaving, but there is some mental baggage that you're bringing with yourself, which still needs to be worked on. And honestly, that's okay, because that's life. Like we all have things that are within us that we have to work on. Like the work never stops, so yes, you're heading out, you're leaving your past behind, you're bringing some of it with you, but you're leaving some of it behind too, because those are like the old view thoughts, like the old ways of thinking. But you have to carry some of your past with you. It's what helps you continue to grow. It's what taught you to be who you are today. And even like what's being left behind, it looks like fun. I'm looking at this card, I see like these tents, and they're like colorful, like almost like a circus, like not everything from the past is bad, but it's just time to go. I'm going to take my thoughts with me and work on them on the road. And it's like, later. There's a group of people there. He's like kind of sneaking away from them in some sense, because maybe those people have been holding him back a little bit. And he's happy. He's happy to be leaving. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Not sure how many I'm going to pull. You can always go back. The Knight of Swords. Someone is coming in quick. this is usually, so this is typically is a man, because it's a knight. But again, remember, it doesn't have to be. But whoever this is, he's coming in quick. I'm not sure what he's coming in quick to. Maybe it's you. But yeah, he's coming in quick. So let's see what I'm gonna pull a few more cards just specifically for the knight, just to see what he's heading towards. What's his goal? What is he coming in quick for? Is it, the King of Swords. So he's coming in quick for himself. He's ready to grow up and be the King of Swords. This right here, yeah, this is the stoic man. This is like this is the man. That's what he is. So I don't need to pull any more cards. This is definitely, for the knight. I'm going to pull more cards, but I don't need to pull any more for the knight, because he's coming in quick for himself. He's working on his growth. Again, we have this whole thing starting with, leaving addictions behind, victory over that, going within the self, creating a solid foundation, and the wands, looking out into the world and then actually leaving into the world. Here he is coming in quick with growth for himself to grow into the King of Swords. And, he's ready, if this is for love, he's ready to, once he becomes that king, he's ready to find his queen. We have another card here. Oh, man. The Emperor. He's not stopping at King of Swords here. He's going all the way. Wow. Whoever this is, stoic as fuck. And the Emperor is a major arcana. So he's growing from his karmic day-to-day life into his true spirit being. He's the ruler, What else do you have to let us know, Spirit? I'm hearing the number 3, so I'm like maybe 3 more cards from this deck. 1 card at a time, please. 1 card at a time. Thank you. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. We now have the Hanged Man. So in order to really grow, again, major arcana, you have to turn your world upside down in order to get a different viewpoint in life. So this guy here, the Hanged Man, I want to say he hung himself upside down for like 7 days to get a new perspective in life, right? And so, yeah. This is a really intense reading. The High Priestess. That's the spiritual woman. That is the counterpart to the Emperor. Oh, wait. Is it? Well, no, I think that would be the High Priest. But she's definitely someone there in this man's viewpoint, life, someone that he looks up to for guidance. Could be a mother, it could be a lover or an interest, but it's definitely someone, he has his eyes on someone of high spiritual ranking. Yeah, they're not counterparts, so the Emperor and the Empress are counterparts. The High Priest and the High Priestess are counterparts. So and this is the last one that I said. This is the third card from the Knight to the Emperor there. So this is the Six of Pentacles, and that is someone who is someone who's breadcrumbing people. It's like kind of a cocky attitude, really. He's feeding the poor, but he's just giving them breadcrumbs. And there they are, like, needy, they need help. He clearly has much more than breadcrumbs to offer, but he's just breadcrumbing them. Well, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that ending. But he's working on himself. I feel like this is he's still a knight. Somehow this turned into, oh yeah, because of the knight. Duh. At this moment, this person is still a knight. He wants to come in quick for himself, for his own growth. So there's nothing wrong with that. These three here are the future. This is the past, and the present is the Knight. So these three, the Hangman, the High Priestess, and the Six of Pentacles are the future. I feel like there's, so while in the future, he's still working on his growth from Knight to Emperor, right? And in the future, he's still going to be working on himself. And that's why the Hanged Man is there. He needs to continue to see his world in a different way and work on his spiritual growth in different ways. This is the high priestess, I feel, is someone around him that he looks up to for support and guidance, Again, he is just offering breadcrumbs. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a cocky, mean type of way, It's just that the way I see it is he's like working on himself, and so he can give a little bit, but ultimately he does have this like connection or feeling of appreciation towards this high priestess. And this guy is not like he doesn't look like a mean person or anything like that. But he can definitely give more. He just chooses to give some. Well, that's that. I feel like I want to read more, but we are 26 minutes in, and I'm going to try to keep this much shorter than the other day's reading. I'm just going to pull a couple dragons. Dragons, what can you tell us about this reading? Specifically, I do want to know a little more about this breadcrumbing. So if you want to give us some clarity on that. The other thing is too with addiction, it's like you can't you have to continue to work on yourself, and sometimes people don't understand that, because you can't fall out of it. If you fall out of your routine that's keeping you in a good way, and if you give too much of yourself out, like you're not able to work on yourself and keep that solidness. So this does not have to be specifically for the breadcrumb card. Actually, this is just generally. What do you want to tell us, dragons? Deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. I don't know the order of these cards. Deep blue dragon. Deep blue dragons work with Archangel Michael, the angel of strength and protection. Dragons can delve into deep, dense matters in a way that angels cannot. They can clear and transmute lower frequencies up to 1 kilometer around those they work with. These frequencies may be our emotions and thoughts, or the emotions and thoughts of people in our vicinity. Many of us are very sensitive and do not realize how much the vibrations of others impact on us. Every time we walk in a crowd, we are in a sea of mixed energies, and these deep blue dragons are master clearance experts. They blow away the foggy vibrations, and then Archangel Michael can more easily connect with us and place his deep blue cloak around us. Guidance. This card is suggesting that you call on the deep blue dragons to protect you and your loved ones. Visualize a protecting army of deep blue dragons gliding in front of you wherever you walk or drive. Let them precede you into your home or office. Ask them to dive into the ground below your house to consume all lower energies. Ask them to keep an area of a kilometer around you totally clear. Relax and trust this is happening because the deep blue dragons are transmuting the lower emotions of those in your vicinity. You are no longer moving through the dense energies of other people. Notice how much lighter and happier you feel. You can serve the planet by asking deep blue dragons to drive under your shopping mall, schools, big buildings, or anywhere you feel they are needed to consume dense vibrations. So that's why he's breadcrumbing, is because he's like being very cautious of people around him. But like he doesn't want to like not share or give something to them, so that's why he's giving something. But he has to be careful because of that, because of all those energies that can surround. Like if you give too much of yourself, you don't have any of yourself left. So it's very important to be careful with that. But if this were in the sense of, because Pentacles is manifested things, right? It could be money, and then, that's why it's like, he's not sharing or whatever. He, it's his. He doesn't have to share, so. But I think it has a lot to do with, like I said, the spiritual aspect of things and the energies of people. It's like protection. Not sure if another one wants to come out. We got two, so we'll put those back. There we go. Black Dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concrete focus on your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed a test. Woohoo. And, like the whole test, right? From the addictions and the growth and the conserving of energies. Good job. Good job. Fifth dimensional black dragons work directly with the masters of Qishi, the ascended aspect of Saturn. They help us to organize and apply ourselves to tasks, however small or large they may be. Black indicates a feminine energy of rest, peace, and calm, which enables the wisdom to come forward. It It could not do so if there was too much masculine thrust. These dragons work with Archangel Gabriel, who radiates pure white light. He is in overall charge of the base center, where we hold fifth dimensional spiritual discipline. This is what enables all the fifth dimensional chakras to anchor. Archangel Gabriel's energy balances that of the black dragons of Saturn. These dragons also carry the pure violet flame of transmutation, which is held in Saturn, and use it to dissolve thoughts that are not focused on the ultimate vision. Yeah. Transmutation. Anytime things come in that distract you from your ultimate vision, you have to transmute them into something toward your vision. A black dragon from Saturn has appeared. Oh, this is the guidance section. A black dragon from Saturn has appeared to you now, as it is time for you to address tasks with discipline and focus. Concentration, determination, awareness, and the ability to plan and stick to a routine where necessary. Routine is important, like in sobriety. Wake up and pray. The first thing you should do. Wake up and be grateful. That's the first thing you should do. Wake up and say, thank you for my life. Thank you for my sobriety. Thank you for all my blessings. Receiving this card is a true blessing, as it indicates that your feet are firmly planted on your ascension path, and you do everything for the highest good of all. This dragon also brings you congratulations from the angelic world, as you have passed a test you have been undergoing. As you have passed the test you have been undergoing, it is time to celebrate your success and step forward with discipline as well as with joy and bliss. And then that also connects to the victory card. So that's pretty cool. And we're going to just get one more dragon card. Oh, real quick there. Thank you. Air and Fire Dragon expands your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Did I show you the black dragon? And then real quick again, the blue. That's pretty cool. It's important to, if you're excited about something and you have that calling to share it, do it. Okay, shimmering fourth dimensional blue and orange air and fire dragons are very vocal. They love to express themselves and make their presence known. They often create turbulence as they swirl around us. Air mixes with fire to ignite an explosion of creativity, enthusiasm, and aliveness. So this guardian is like helping you with your creative creativity and your creative ventures. And he's saying, don't forget to share this with the world. Like, share it, communicate it. If it's a painting in your head or a vision in your head, paint it. If it's whatever it is, like, put it out there. Don't hold it in anymore. Share it with the world. These dragons make us feel happy, excited, and sometimes a little unsettled or even overwhelmed. That's not good. At the same time, the element of fire transmutes lower energies and clears the path of our destiny, while air enables us to communicate our passion at a soul level. So there's like a balance. Guidance. Choosing this card indicates it is time to harness your gifts and talents for your highest good and that of the world. You have something in your soul to bring forward, so your guidance is to decide what fires your enthusiasm. Then trust your inner wisdom and talk about it. Take a chance and step onto your true path of happiness and creativity. Creativity. Remember that excitement and passion are magnetic qualities and will draw the right people and situations to you. This card can also suggest that circumstances may present themselves to you in which you will be required to make a rapid decision using your intuition and discernment rather than logic. Hold on, I gotta read that again. This card can also suggest that circumstances may present themselves to you in which you will be required to make a rapid decision using your intuition and discernment rather than logic. The air and fire dragon who has come to you is telling you to trust yourself. You have all you need to make the right choice. With your air and fire dragon beside you, success is ensured. So whatever it is with your passions, don't worry. Just put it out there and you're going to be guided. You're going to be protected. Everything's going to be okay. Okay, the feminine energy cards or inspiration cards or whatever they're called, the women's deck. Day 6. Deepen your receptivity that you receive on every level of your being, the experiences in your life. Let them gestate silently, then offer them back in the form of wisdom and new life for others. Woohoo! So, like, meditate on your experiences and then share your wisdom with the world. Secrets of inner peace. That was quick. Day 4. The secret of inner peace is inner relaxation, physically, emotionally, mentally, then spiritually. So relax your physical self. Once you do that, you can then relax your emotional self. And then that helps you relax your mental self. And then that helps you relax your own spirituality and build your own spirituality. Last but not least, I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. Claim your good. And yeah, so that's the reading. That is the reading that I have to share with you all this evening. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful night and many blessings.